Hey friend, did you know that there is a holiday for homeschoolers and it's called World Homeschoolers Day? And it takes place on the first Friday of June, which also happens to be National Donut Day. So I'm going to talk more about the holiday and how you can get involved and some ideas on how you can celebrate. So let's get into it. So World Homeschoolers Day was just created a few years ago. Surprisingly, like you would think that how long homeschooling's been around, you would think there'd be a holiday, but obviously there wasn't. And Camille Kirksey from the Intuitive Homeschooler, she noticed that as well, and so she decided to create a holiday. And since then, it's gradually become a bigger and bigger thing. So the day was originally designed as a day to celebrate homeschoolers around the world and to connect with others. Homeschooling can be really lonely. And finding those connections, even if it's with people who are nothing like you, it's kind of nice to be friends with other homeschoolers. And World Homeschoolers Day is an excellent opportunity for homeschoolers to come together, whether online or in person. And it's a chance to build relationships, share ideas and resources, and to find support and encouragement. My kids are loud. So when Camille created this new holiday, her idea was for homeschoolers to celebrate their uniqueness, because we're all very unique and individual. No two homeschools are alike. And to observe and to appreciate the amount of effort it takes to be a homeschooling parent, to be on this journey, because it is a lot of work. And it's also a day to raise awareness about other homeschoolers. Like a majority of people, when they see homeschoolers, or even when you just go online, majority of homeschoolers in the United States are white and Christian. And the thing is that the homeschooling population is growing tremendously. And it's been growing tremendously even before the pandemic. And it's a very diverse group. There are a lot of secular homeschoolers. There are a lot of homeschoolers of color. There are homeschoolers in other parts of the world, not just here in the US. And that's why it's a global celebration to celebrate all the homeschoolers from all different backgrounds, from all different ethnicities, from all different belief systems, you name it. And it's also a day to support homeschool families. Oftentimes, one parent has to stay home in order to homeschool their kids while the other parent works. And that is a big financial burden. And so a lot of these very creative homeschoolers have developed businesses while homeschooling. Hopefully it's a little bit quieter out here, but probably not, because I live near an airport and cars are always driving by. You know, it's the suburbs. There's a lot of people. And I'm not used to talking outdoors, so this is kind of weird, but I need to get used to it.
9 eggs.
Thank you for sharing. You can go put them inside. I'll take care of them later. Thank you, strawberry face. So each year, the celebration has gotten bigger and bigger. And if you go on the World Homeschoolers Day website, you can see the events that are taking place this year. And there's also a link to register. It's hard to find some shade out here. So World Homeschoolers Day, there are different ways to celebrate. And I'm here to give you a few ideas on how to do that. So the first is to sign up for official events that are happening both before and on World Homeschoolers Day. And you can find that information on their website. But you can also create your own World Homeschoolers Day event in your local community and celebrate. You can share your journey on social media, like what homeschooling has been like for you, what has your journey been like. Or you could do what we do, is usually plan a homeschool field trip. Our last day of school with our charter school, our homeschool charter school, also coincides with World Homeschoolers Day and National Donut Day, so you know we always celebrate. You can create a piece of artwork with your kids celebrating, commemorating the holiday, and of course you can feast on a platter of donuts since it is National Donut Day. Might as well celebrate two holidays in one. What one of my friends does every year is create a homeschool memory book, kind of like a yearbook. And that is something you can do with your kids. It'll be a lot of fun. You and your children can write a letter to your future selves about homeschooling, or about just the season of life that you're in, or about your journey, so that, you know, sometimes it's nice to go back and remember how things were and compare it to how things are. You can also create a homeschool vision board if you haven't done that yet. I do have a video that you can check out if you are interested in making your own, or you can host like your own live homeschooling Q&A, because it is towards the end of the school year, and I always find I get a lot of friends with kids in public school contacting me at the end of the school year asking about homeschooling. And so having your own live Q&A for your own community is a great way of spreading the word about homeschooling. Or, you know, if you don't have a homeschooling support group in your community, you can create your own. I know that we've had some challenges meeting other homeschoolers, not so much meeting them, but joining homeschool groups, and sometimes you just got to make your own, and I've considered that, but you know, as you've probably seen in my last video, a lot's been going on, so we haven't really had time to do that.
This is a chicken named Shadow.
Hey Shadow.
Here you go, Shadow. Want this?
Is she laying an egg?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll leave her alone. Okay, there's a little too much sun out there. It's better in here. You could also donate some of your homeschool resources. I know that we are currently going through all of this past year's resources and curriculum and materials to see what we have and what we don't need and what we do need, and you know, donate the ones that you don't need to new homeschoolers that are just starting out on the journey, because you know homeschooling can get very expensive. Finally, you can support other homeschoolers, and I know there are some of you out there that have already bought your curriculum for next year and already in the midst of planning for the next school year, and I am not one of those people. I am still just going through everything and seeing what we have and what we need, and maybe during World Homeschoolers Day you can start supporting those homeschool families with businesses. There's a lot of homeschoolers that sell curriculum, and they sell like digital resources that you can download, and you know, just support a homeschooler family. And that's another way to celebrate, is to celebrate with your money, putting that money in some other homeschoolers' pockets so that they can continue thriving with their business. So however you decide to celebrate World Homeschoolers Day, be sure to snap a picture and create a social media post and tag it with World Homeschoolers Day and then the year. So now I want to hear from you. How do you plan on celebrating World Homeschoolers Day? Make sure you leave a comment down below. Hopefully it will be excellent weather for you in your part of the world, and might as well get outdoors, especially if you're in the northern hemisphere. So if you're looking for ideas on how to get your kids outdoors, I do have a video I made last year that you can check out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.